If you're an athlete, you know the greatest motivator of all is the fear of letting your teammates down. After all, a team is only as good as its weakest link. So you owe it to those wearing the same jersey as you to be your best every time you step on the field. That's why there's no vape in team. When you vape, you can expose your lungs to toxic chemicals that can damage your lungs. If you're a step behind, the team's a step behind. Brought to you by The Real Cost and the FDA.
Alright, what's up guys? Welcome to another episode of the TMossBoss Show, and in today's episode I am going to be talking about the new video game Concord. Now, I have played Concord. It's one of those games where I'm like, maybe if they come out with more content, I think I would be open on playing it again, but until now, I am going to have to hold off on that game. But I think that's the issue with it, is that, or the reason why it's been receiving, like, just some negative feedback, is because the game lacks content. You pretty much put out another Valorant, Overwatch, Counter-Strike game where it's like, fam, you gotta put out more than just, well, maybe not Counter-Strike, but I feel like, yeah, that was kind of like the OG of these types of games. And then, like, Overwatch put out the idea, like, oh, let's have it where you get to choose these different characters and stuff that all have their own, like, you know, different abilities and things. And then Valorant, I think Valorant's the same way. I don't know, like, Valorant's a game where I'm like, I just don't even like fooling with that game because I tried playing it on PC. So I have two gaming PCs. One gaming PC, you have to go to the BIOS section and change up some crap just so I can play Valorant. Then it has like this weird security thing where it never feels like it wants to delete itself. Like, it realizes it's being deleted and it puts up a fight, and I'm like, fam, last I checked, this is my computer. I should be allowed to delete whatever I want to delete. Yeah, that's why. And then I tried playing it on console. Then they're all like, oh, you gotta play these practice things before you actually get into a game. And I'm like, you know what? Valorant, I've given that game one too many chances. I ain't gonna fool with that game no more. Then Overwatch. Yeah, Overwatch 1 was good. Then they came out with 2, made it seem like they were gonna make a whole different game. And then, yeah, it comes out, and it's literally the same thing. The same thing. And I'm like, and then they was like, oh yeah, we're gonna come out with like some single player content. But then you have to like pay for it. So I was like, nope, ain't even gonna fool with it. Then, yeah, Concord comes out. I didn't even know about this game until it was coming out. Like, I didn't hear about this game. I guess this game's been in development for some time. Let me check. Yeah, I got its Wikipedia thing open. So, yeah, released on August 23rd. When did the game go in? So they was like, Concord is the first game developed by Firewalk Studios, which was founded in 2018. Firewalk initially developed Concord in collaboration with its parent company, Probably Monsters, until the studio was acquired by Sony Interactive Entertainment in April 2023. Firewalk Studio officially announced Concord during the PlayStation Showcase on May 22nd, 2023 with a CGI trailer. A beta for the game was released in July 2024. To underwhelming player numbers, the game was released for PlayStation 5 and Windows on August 23rd, 2024. And see, that's the thing though, where it's like, I guess if you are trying to get people to play your game, you gotta give out copies of it. And that's something that I've just noticed with like big content creators and stuff, whether it's Twitch or YouTube or even TikTok. You know, you gotta give out free copies of those games to like whatever content creator and stuff. Then they promote it, bring in millions of people watching the videos and things. And then, yeah, eventually, you know, you'll get the numbers that you're looking for. But it's like, if you don't even do any of that, because I'm trying to think, let me look it up real quick, what Concord got going on YouTube and stuff. Maybe now they, like, you know, it's been kind of getting some, like, media coverage. People might be messing with it, but if not, then, yeah, but no, actually, it's just people talking about the game, like, in a negative way and stuff. And, yeah, it's like, it's just something where it's just, you know, you gotta, like, do more with the game. You can't just release a game and then expecting everybody to just, you know, be with it or be cool with it. And it's like, and there ain't nothing to, do. You know, it's like, or, like, not so much as nothing to do. I'm out here getting distracted looking at stuff on Steam. But anyways, but no, it's like, if you don't give the game out to nobody, ain't nobody gonna be going around buying that game. It's one of those things where it's all like, people, they gotta see, like, more than just a commercial. They gotta see more than just the trailer. They gotta see, like, you gotta give out copies of that game. So, I mean, you guys can very well do that now if you wanted to. I guess if you are trying to get some content creators to promote the game. But if not, then it's like you are gonna have to come out with some content that's gonna attract people, you know. And it's like just having the traditional Valorant, Overwatch content in the game. It's like, fam, you gotta be different. You honestly, and that's something that I just don't understand with game developers, where it's like, okay, you know, if let's say if you were to come out with a movie, right? Like, let's say you were to come out with a movie exactly like the Avengers, how do you think that movie is gonna turn out? How, like, oh, well, we're changing up the names and we're changing up some stuff of the movie, but literally, it is the same formula. Nobody is not going to watch a Avengers knockoff. They're going to watch the Avengers. That has Iron Man. That has Thor. That has Captain America. That has Thanos. That has freaking Hulk. Everybody else that appeared in that movie. Do you honestly think you're gonna South America, or Captain America, or Concrete Man, Bulk? I'm trying to think of some other, like, it ain't even Black Widow. It's just Spider. I'm saying, like, that's something where it's like people are going to make fun of that. They're going to laugh about it. And that's something that I think a lot of developers, they need to hear. They need to understand that you need to come out with something that is unique. It is different. That's why I had to say the one game that I did play where I'm like, I do plan on getting that game because it's pretty much the same formula as like the Counter-Strike, Overwatch, Valorant type games, but they did add a feature in there where you get to play as two different people. So they was like, you create two different characters. You have one character might camp in one area, have another character that camps in another area, but it's the whole like, yeah, you're defusing a bomb. But I'm like, I've never seen that before where they had it where you play as two different characters. That's going to capture people's attention. That's going to capture a gamer's eye. But if you literally just put out another Overwatch copy, another Valorant copy, and then on top of that, you're charging, this game is like I think it's like $39.99. Hold on for a second. Let me look it up real quick. Yeah, the game's $39.99. Bruh, people they're not gonna spend, and then you got the digital deluxe version that's $59.99. People ain't gonna spend money on the game that already exists, and the games are free. You literally can download Valorant and Overwatch both for free. And Counter-Strike, I think you can also download that game too for free. Hold on for a second. Counter-Strike 2 is free. So it's like, really, at the end of the day, talking to a gamer, you have money in your pocket. You overall can get you a free video game. Yeah, and them games might have battle passes and they might overall try to scam you. And I have to say that's probably the only good thing about Concord is that they don't have no battle passes. I hope that down the road, if like let's say this game were to get like a newfound fame and a bunch of people are playing in and joining and all that stuff, hopefully they don't do no stuff where it's all like, okay, now let's scam people. Hopefully they don't do that. But it's like, if you're that gamer that has money and you see 3 different video games that are free. Yeah, Overwatch 2 might not be the best of the best games, but at least that game is free. Valorant, it might be somewhat of a shady game, but at least that game is free. Counter-Strike 2, I used to play it back in the day. I don't really play it so much now, but at least the game is free. You as a gamer, what do you think you're gonna do? Are you gonna, I guess, like, if you have the money to spend, then yeah, sure. But if you don't, and you're all like, fam, I'm trying to save, yeah, you're gonna play them free games. You're gonna play Valorant, Overwatch 2, Counter-Strike, and yeah, even though Overwatch 2 got negative ratings, I still see people playing that game. Matter of fact, let me open up Twitch right now. Yeah, I think there's people playing, there's actually the one streamer, Sweet Tails. I know she's playing the game, Concord right now. But let's see. Overwatch 2, where is that game at? Concord got 2,000 viewers. That's good. At least they got that. Valorant though got 68,000 viewers. Where is Overwatch? Does Overwatch no longer exist? That's crazy. I was like, fam, the Counter-Strike got 61,000. Okay, let me just search up Overwatch, because I'm like, fam, that is some weird stuff. Overwatch 2. Let's see what they got going on. They currently have, 24,000 viewers and stuff. So it's like, yeah, they might not be as high as Valorant and Counter-Strike, but at least my thing is this. At least it's, it's something and things. But I feel like the reason why is because that game is free. So it's like if you look at it, then I think then they say Concord got 2,000. It's like bro, because it's like people don't, for one, they don't even really know too much about the game. I feel like that's something that I'm like, if I did, because I did multiple takes of this episode, and I can't remember if I said it early on in this episode, but it's like if you guys don't promote the game, people ain't gonna really know too much about it, which means people ain't gonna go out and buy it. And so that's what it's like, if you guys are surprised, like, well, why isn't nobody buying the game? Did you guys really promote it? I'm saying, like, let's just look up on YouTube real quick, like if they have a YouTube channel or something. So it's just like a bunch of different like other channels. Like maybe if I look up Concord trailer, they might link me back to their. Well, PlayStation, they uploaded it, so yeah, they might not have like their own individual channel. Well, maybe you might be able to find it on whatchamacallit. They got like a Steam page. They might have it leaked on there, or not leaked, but put on there and stuff. If they have like their own, nope, they don't got like their own. Well, all right, Firewalk Studios. I'm like, you guys have to have like some sort of channel and stuff. But anyways, Firewalk Studios. They don't. They don't have they don't have no channel. I thought they would have, but no, it's like, so I guess they're just posting everything on the PlayStation channel, which I guess I could somewhat understand because they're probably even they knew that people wasn't gonna really be talking about this game or even like really looking into it. So they're all like, okay, let's put it on the channel that got 15 million subscribers and see what happens. And it's like, yeah, if you guys are thinking that all 15 million people are going to see this trailer, no. That's something that I can tell you guys right now as a content creator, that let's just see the most viewed videos on the PlayStation channel. Okay, so it's like the PlayStation 4 announcement trailer, the PS5 hardware reveal, Hogwarts Legacy, and Spider-Man. And then the second row, it's like, yeah, more Spider-Man and God of War. So it's like, those are going to be the games where it like, yeah, they have like some history behind it. You know, like there's some like legacy that's sitting behind the games. And yeah, when we're talking on Hogwarts Legacy, and that came from a whole movie, yeah, it's like people know about that. And it's like, and then you got Spider-Man, same with them, came from a like movie background. Yeah, people are going to know about that game. And then God of War. But see, and that's the thing though with those three games, Hogwarts Legacy, Spider-Man, and God of War, them are some of the best adventure games out there. Now, I don't know, I guess like if you guys ain't really trying to develop no stuff like that, then okay, cool. But it's like, you should at least add some sort of adventure element in the game. They do have like some single player stuff where I'm like, I don't know about that. Like, I don't know, maybe if you guys had like a horde mode or something where it's all like, yeah, it's kind of like a, not so much as like zombies, but it's like some like AIs playing as the other characters and stuff. Yeah, maybe have like a horde mode. Definitely add some story missions or something. What other things can you guys do to the game? Definitely stay away from battle passes, season passes, all that crap. Like, ain't nobody trying to invest into that no more. It's like, that trend is done, dead, and over with. People are trying to save money. Gamers are trying to save money. If you ask all gamers across the world, what are they trying to do? Spend more money or save their money? Yeah, come on now. It's like, I feel like that's one of those like polls that shouldn't even exist because we all know the obvious answer, alright? So anyways, but yeah, I just think that, you know, like if this game maybe had a little bit more content and then also had a little bit more promotion, I think that the game could be in a good space. But right now it's like, yeah, you know, that game, it's gonna struggle, you know, and it's especially if the game ain't got no content, yeah, the game's definitely gonna struggle. So, you know, you can't really be surprised that like, why is our game struggling? Yeah, it's like y'all ain't got nothing going on, versus like games that like, okay, if I were to compare those three games, Counter-Strike, Overwatch, and Valorant, to Concord. So let's start it off with Counter-Strike. Counter-Strike's been out for how long? And then all the different things that you can do in Counter-Strike. Don't they have like a mod system where you can even play different modes in the game? Let me just look it up real quick. Yeah, they have a Steam Workshop where it's like you can, besides just playing the OG mode, you can play like other stuff in the game and things. And I wonder if do they got zombies in Counter-Strike 2? I feel like that would be Counter-Strike 2 zombies. I feel like they should. Oh, it's probably like a mod thing. Yeah, it's like there's like since this mode was official. Oh wait, no, they actually was an official event mode mainly for beta testing during a given period in Counter-Strike 2 since July 2014 update. This mode was officially released. Huh. I did not know that. I thought it was just yeah, I was like, okay, well. But overall though, talking on Counter-Strike, yeah, there's like a lot of content with that game, you know. So, yeah, it's just one of those things where it's like, you know, if you are looking between Concord and Counter-Strike and you're like, okay, well, what game got more content? Counter-Strike 2, that's going to be the game for you and stuff. Concord is kind of new to the scenes. Maybe as the time goes on, they might have some new stuff and add some things, but if not, then it's like, yeah, bruh, this game's definitely going to be one of those games that ends up falling off and things. But anyways, then you got Valorant, where it's like, okay, that game's been out for some time, a little bit more polished than Concord. So I have to say, if there's anything good with Valorant, then yeah, that'll probably be it and stuff, is that it's just more polished and it's been out a little bit longer than Overwatch. I feel like that's the game that kind of started all this like hero shooter stuff. So yeah, it's like, you know, it's like you got Overwatch. It might not be in the best state right now, but it's free. So it's like you look at it and it's like, yeah, people are gonna be like, yeah, I'd rather play the free game than to pay $40 and $60 if I want to get the deluxe version for this newer game and stuff. And I really don't know too much about it and things. So yeah, maybe as the time goes on, you know, the game's kind of out for a little bit. Yeah, it might get better, but until then, it's like, yeah, bro, you guys, y'all got a lot of work to do. All right. So, but anyways, with that being said, I will talk to y'all later. Thank you guys for watching and or listening. Stay tuned for the next episode, and peace.